98.7 CKPM FM.
That's Matthew Good and Weapon. It's 8:24. Good morning. Sunshine, clouds. No rain today. Jen Urbaniak is here. Jen, was it sunning when you came in?
It was a little bit rainy.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
See, Mother Nature, EnviroGuest Canada kind of messes me up because you see, we got the beautiful windows here and it only looks in one direction, so we don't really get the view. So a little bit rainy, okay. Highs to about 15 to 17 today. I promise sunshine is on the way. Jen works with the city of Coquitlam, and you're here because of the Communities in Bloom.
Yes, yeah, I'm here to talk about our submission this year. We're competing nationally, so it's a little step up from last year. Last year, we actually won provincially. We got 5 blooms, which is the top award, with 88%. So we hope to build on that this year.
Wow, and you kind of have a gardening background, don't you?
I do, yeah. It was kind of a natural fit to kind of fall into this. I still rely on our top-notch gardeners with the city for all my kind of advice, but I have the background, so it's kind of helping me along a bit.
Now, we discussed last time you were here with my octopus on that garden. What is that thing?
Yes. So it's our echinacea flower, and it's our eco sculpture, and we've actually just finished planting up the bee part of it. Okay. We were planting it yesterday, and so that should be put on top of the flower anytime. So it won't look like an octopus anymore. It'll have a bee on top, and so.
Now, we should mention this is the Inspiration Gardens on the corner of Pipeline and Guilford, right?
Yeah, correct.
Pipeline and Guilford. Okay, you can see it there, and honestly, it looks like an octopus, and no, I have not been drinking. So Communities in Bloom, part of this is Coquitlam Munch. What's Coquitlam Munch?
Yeah, so I think everyone's heard about the Coquitlam Crunch, and so our Coquitlam Munch is a partnership with the Austin Heights Business Association, and what we've done is we've placed planters in throughout Austin Heights area between Nelson and it's Ridgeway and I think the other street. Yeah, it's through Nelson, Gatensbury, and all in there.
Nice.
And we have 37 planters in there, and they're taken care of by local businesses, and it's open for the public to walk through, look at the gardens. They can taste, they can sample, they can take a blueberry. So we're really opening it up. It's not the traditional kind of sense of garden where it's look and don't touch. We're encouraging people to come out, pick a flower. Everything in there is edible. So
see, and this is the thing. When I go to a restaurant and I want a salad, I want like romaine lettuce with all the other stuff in there, and people eat this. You bought a bunch of samples here, right? People eat these. I
did, yeah. So I brought Rod a sample of what you can pick from the Coquitlam Munch, and we have some nasturtium flowers.
Okay. If I was to eat one, what would be the best one to eat?
Well, I did sneak a raspberry in here, so you could try. The raspberry would probably be the best.
That's the easy way out, though.
But they really don't have a strong taste. Yeah. They're mostly used as garnishes, so if someone wants to add something special to a dessert they've made. And we have also a lot of herbs in the planters as well. So I think the worst thing to do is when you have to cook something and you need a sprig of oregano and you go out and buy a whole thing of oregano and you never use it again. This way you can go out Austin Heights, check out the great businesses that are located there, and then grab oregano on the way home from the planter.
That's pretty nice. So if Herb picks a herb, does that cancel out everything?
I think it does. Yeah, okay. It does.
So these planters, they're in front of businesses, because I know there's a little bit of a center median kind of thing right by the Safeway there. Now, these planters, whereabouts are they? They're
located, some of them are in front of businesses where there was space in the sidewalk, and then other ones are kind of located where we could find space. So the businesses have about, a 5-minute walk to look after their planter, but something good to do on their coffee break.
So look and touch, but be respectful.
Exactly, yeah. So we're asking people, not to take the entire bag of blueberries off the bush. Sample. If you like what you see, go out to your local garden stores. Everything that's grown in the containers can be grown in a smaller container, so it's perfect for smaller size gardening.
Excellent. And I understand now that's the Coquitlam Munch, that you've got the 125 Coquitlam Gardens that are underway from now till September?
Yeah, and so we're encouraging people to take a photo of their garden, whether it be a huge 1-acre property or it's on their patio, and just send it into our website, parkspark@coquitlam.ca. Even if you don't have a garden, but you see a flower that you like in the local park or where you're visiting in Coquitlam, take a picture of it, send it in, and we're compiling them all together.
Now there's a couple things here with you've got flowers. So there's a Coquitlam rose. You purchased the rights for a rose?
Yeah, and
That's interesting.
It is, yeah. It's really exciting, and so kind of in celebration of Coquitlam in Bloom and the Coquitlam 125th, we are going to be naming a rose.
A rose by any other name is, well, no Shakespeare this morning.
No, a little early. Little. I don't remember too much of my Shakespeare, but I do remember my flowers.
Yes.
So.
That's cool. And how do you, can anybody participate in naming this?
I believe they've already selected the name, so we'll come out and we'll show
July 3rd, okay,
exactly, it'll be unveiled.
Excellent. That's going to be done at the Centennial Rose Garden. Now, this is kind of neat here. The dahlia, you guys have a flower.
Yeah, we do. So we've chosen the dahlia as Coquitlam's flower of the year, and we'll be handing it out at our signature events throughout the beginning of the summer. So we've already handed some out at the Teddy Bear Picnic. It was very, very popular. We had to spin the prize wheel for someone
nice.
to get their chance to win one.
And now, why the dahlia? Because that's the Mexican national flower. So Coquitlam, Mexico, I mean, they're both very beautiful places, but why the dahlia?
Well, sometimes during the summer, our weather is like Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah, it's starting to get like that, and it was like that before. But we chose it because of its ease of growing. So we wanted to give something to people that would be easy to grow. Not a lot of maintenance, just make sure it's watered, and it should be taken care of.
You could have given away me. I'm that way.
Yes, exactly. There's a rod of the year. So bring it out to Coquitlam residents. So it's ease of growing. It has a really long bloom period. So it blooms from late June to October.
Excellent.
So it's going to fill up people's gardens with color throughout the summer and into fall.
Nice. And you know what? What's your favorite flower? Do you have one?
I do. It is the blue poppy, Mechanopsis.
I've not seen a blue poppy.
It is stunning. When I was in Scotland recently, they had a whole section of the garden filled with it. It's very, very difficult to grow, but it's beautiful. So
yeah, mine. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, if you get a chance, look up the color, like the picture online.
I will do that. Yeah, mine is the lilac because of the smell. It brings back childhood memories from Grandma and Grandpa's place.
That one,
yeah,
that one is a good one too.
That's cool. So Coquitlam in bloom. We got the Coquitlam Munch, the flower of the year, the gardens, the rose, and something else before you go. Little toy libraries. What's that?
Yeah, so it's building on our free little libraries that we have supported throughout the city. The toy libraries are going to be structures that are going in parks. Last year we did them with little kind of Rubbermaid boxes, but this year we're actually constructing through our awesome infrastructure team metal toy libraries. Almost they look like the disc golf from Mundy Park, and toys will fit in them. And with the idea that we'll keep it stocked up with the help from local businesses, so local businesses or individuals can sponsor a toy library. And we'll put the toys in there and we'll keep it stocked, restocking throughout the year. And what we found was that people were actually donating their toys to it. So although some toys would go missing, the majority were replaced by, good-meaning individuals in the community. So.
And it's nice because there was something similar to that when we lived up on Winslow and Blue Mountain Park. There was a little sand area there, and there was always toys there. And, people would leave them, and we'd replace toys as they went missing, so it was kind of neat.
Exactly, yeah. I think it's something that's been going on in the community for a long time, but we're actually just kind of helping facilitate it a bit more.
Nice. Okay, so back again to Communities in Bloom. Now, who votes on the Communities in Bloom here?
It's judges. So judges come in. I believe they're coming in July 20th and 21st, and they're going to tour the city, and they're going to write their report, give their rating of the city, and then it's all unveiled at the big conference in Regina on October 29th.
Nice.
So we have a little bit of time to wait, but...
And you know what? We got perfect growing weather. It's not been too hot, and it's been a little cool yesterday, but I think it's still very good, isn't it?
It's nice, yeah. It's nice to have the rain, keep things, a little bit moist, and I think the sun should be coming out next week.
So who do you think our biggest competitor is? Who are we going to go up against? And we're not talking about Bouchard Gardens, right?
No, yeah. So it would be someone in our population category, so around the 100,000 to 200,000 mark. I think before Wood Buffalo was a big contender. They came out with a big mascot and stuffed animals that really, I think, won the judges over. But
well, we can get a stuffed Richard Stewart, I think, taking pictures of everything.
Yes, maybe, but I think we'll beat them with what we have going on here, our community spirit, our involvement, and
And you do that, and you just drive around, and once again, you go by the Inspiration Gardens, and it's just a beautiful little area that's popping up there. Gardens in front of people's homes and everything else. Do they take those into account too?
They do, yeah. Okay. So it's everything. So if people want to help out, just make sure, your garden, even if you don't have a garden, your front lawn is tidy, everything looks nice. It really does make a difference when the judges drive through the area and see everyone's areas taken care of.
Excellent. That is very, 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 very cool indeed. Jen Urbaniak, Communities in Bloom, the Coquitlam Munch, and a whole bunch more. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.